What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin2122, aka Gavin Orlandi, here bringing you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates in the form of WWE news. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that may have sounded funny to you, but I'm doing a new series. I'm going to bunch all of the wrestling news up into one video. Instead of posting 5,000 different videos, I'm just going to do this and bunch it all together so you guys don't have to click on 5,000 different videos. It's easier for me, it's easier for you, it's easier for all of us. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get right into the intro and let's get started.
Everybody get your fucking hands up.
Starting this off, we have former Ring of Honor champion Kyle O'Reilly, who made his in-ring WWE debut on July 12th's NXT tapings that is scheduled to air on August 2nd. With that being said, O'Reilly, like his Dragon tag team partner Bobby Fish, would debut against NXT's Aleister Black, although both of them lost in a very good effort. Kyle O'Reilly was defeated by Aleister Black, and so was Bobby Fish. But Kyle O'Reilly is a 12-year veteran, debuting back in 2005 for Extreme Canadian Wrestling. Since then, the martial artist has performed many of top promotions outside of WWE, from NJPW, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, to Evolve and Ring of Honor, where he became a 3-time tag team champion with his partner Bobby Fish. The duo also won the tag team gold in NJPW and High Risk Wrestling. O'Reilly is not a tag team specialist. He's not only a tag team specialist, but however, as the young new acquisition for NXT, also has singles gold under his belt, capturing the Ring of Honor title from Adam Cole at Final Battle in December, for those of you that did not know that. He also won the ECCW World title in January of 2017, but unfortunately he had to vacate it to figure out his future because he was not sure where he wanted to go. He wasn't sure if he wanted to go to WWE or any of that. He is considered one of the best athletes in the business today, in the PWI ranking him the number 32 in their PWI Top 500 in 2016. O'Reilly, much like Daniel Bryan, much like many others, is a very, very well submission specialist and also a strike specialist, and should fit well in this new generation of the NXT superstars. But now, with that being said, Kyle O'Reilly in NXT, that means that there is a lot more for him to do. NXT champion. That means that Bobby Roode could be called up soon. A new tag team could be formed. We could see Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish in a WWE ring together, winning the NXT Tag Team Championships, or even better yet, the SmackDown Live and Raw Tag Team Championships at some point. So, moving on to the next story. The next story is Talking Smack, and Talking Smack will no longer be a weekly program on the WWE Network. So it is bad news if you are someone like me who was a fan of WWE's post-SmackDown talk show called Talking Smack. The company has confirmed multiple reports that the Renee Young hosted program has been canceled. It is not all doom and gloom. However, as their official statement on a cancellation of Talking Smack as a weekly program does say, its sister program, Raw Talk, will continue to air after pay-per-view events. He even said this. WWE even said this on WWE.com. We continuously review WWE Network's programming lineup based on a variety of factors, including viewership and subscriber research. Talking Smack and Raw Talk will air following pay-per-view events, and Tuesday will continue to feature 205 Live. So you will still be able to get performers receiving a little bit more leeway in their interviews, worked shoot-style promos, and hopefully some Renee and Daniel Bryan wackiness, just not a regular basis, only after pay-per-views. If anyone else is bummed out just like me, I am very pissed off about this. I don't think it's necessary. I think that it was really cool. I feel like they should have done the same thing with Raw Talk, but that's just me. I mean, even though I didn't watch it completely all the time, I really thought it was a good show, and I really liked the way that superstars were able to shoot on there and not get in trouble. It was basically a free forum, and they could say anything that they wanted to say in that video, in their promos. So, Talking Smack no longer being a weekly episode, let's move on to Shelton Benjamin. The next story based on Shelton Benjamin, who could be a main eventer in WWE. Apparently, Shelton Benjamin has finalized a contract with World Wrestling Entertainment. And with that being said, Shelton Benjamin is expected to get a big push right off the bat of him coming back to the WWE. It's being expected that he will be used on SmackDown Live in the WWE United States Championship picture. There is a possibility that we may even see Shelton Benjamin winning the WWE Championship at some point in the very near future. Shelton Benjamin's age may be catching up to him, but it does not seem like it after we see him compete in the ring. Shelton Benjamin has talked to Paul Levesque, who is aka Triple H, and Vince McMahon, Mark Carrano, and many other backstage personnel about a WWE return. His WWE return, I believe it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen back earlier in the beginning of the year, but it was sidetracked due to injury. He had to get surgery and go through all that, and doctors said no, and he was not able to return at that time. But with that being said, Shelton Benjamin still will be returning to the WWE as of this report by WrestleInc.com. So, Shelton Benjamin returning to the WWE. It's going to be epic. United States Champion versus Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, hey, even John Cena. Imagine all that. But ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the Kurt Angle story. Ladies and gentlemen, the next story we have is Kurt Angle and who he was talking to on the phone on Monday Night Raw. It is being rumored all over the place that WWE may be doing an illegitimate son angle again. With that being said, it is being said also that Dixie Carter, former general manager of Impact Wrestling, will be on Raw this week. With that being said, it is being said that Kurt Angle may have been talking to Dixie Carter on the phone. And it is being said that we might see a match between Triple H and Kurt Angle in the very near future, or even Kurt Angle and Dixie Carter versus Triple H and Stephanie. It is a possibility that he may have been talking to Stephanie McMahon on the phone. But no matter what it is, it's going to be really juicy and it's going to heat up this Monday night because Kurt Angle will have an exclusive interview. I believe it will be in Ring on Raw. Well, he will be talking about who he was on the phone with and all of that. It started off by Corey Graves showing him a couple texts, and now it has turned into something way bigger. So with that being said, if there's any other news brought to me on the Kurt Angle angle of him coming back and him being on the phone with Dixie Carter, Stephanie McMahon, and illegitimate son, whoever it may be, we are expected to see Kurt Angle back in the professional wrestling ring inside the squared circle of World Wrestling Entertainment very, very soon. So, moving on to the final story, and it includes the main event of SummerSlam. This story may be a little bit short, but all the news that has been brought to me is that we are going to see Samoa Joe take on Roman Reigns in the main event of Monday Night Raw for the right to face Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship at SummerSlam. It is being said that Braun Strowman will interfere and attack Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe, both of them, and that Kurt Angle will come out and turn the SummerSlam main event into a fatal four-way for the Universal Championship. As of right now, that is the plan, and Brock Lesnar is expected to walk out of SummerSlam still the WWE Universal Champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down in the comment section if you guys liked this new series where I put it all in one thing. Let me know in the comments and give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video. I love you all, and please subscribe.